I think in a lot of ways people focus on the technology and hope that it will somehow be a panacea or a magic cure, and they, instead of thinking about what it's going to let you do, to think about sort of the specifics of the tool. What kind of computer it is, or what kind of website you have, or whether you're using Twitter or something else, and to focus on the aspect of the tool instead of what that's helping you do, which is theoretically connecting with customers. And
if you don't have a customer orientation, all the technology tools in the world are not going to help you develop that.
Technology was thought of as merely an enabler, I think. We looked at, how do you actually connect with customers, and brought it back to business principles, whether it's asking people for referrals, building a partnership program, or even going to our suppliers and saying, can you link back to our website? We'll give you a testimonial and then you'll help us. But the technology side was always just considered an enabler, whether it was using social media or email or the telephone, whatever the technology was. That's just a way of getting to the end business goal, which was let's develop a referral program. So it wasn't central. It was more of a how do you get it done.
And there's kind of a panic almost developing among people who are not moving into the social media space because they hear so much about it. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of companies saying now, I have to be on Facebook, or I need to get into the social networking space, and they're diving in without necessarily thinking about what the implications are, whether it really suits their business, and whether they're utilizing the right tools.
From our standpoint, what we wanted to show our customers is that we understood the business aspects first, and that we were blending, and that they have harmonizing or blending the technology to meet their business plan. And that sometimes is hard because some, in small, medium businesses, sometimes they don't have really a defined business plan. So they go about to, buy all sorts of servers and desktops and different solutions, and an intranet and a website and all these different components, but there's no cohesion. So their website, for instance, is saying one thing, and their salespeople are saying something else, and their telemarketing is doing something completely different. So what we've tried to do is always first understand our customers' business, and then show them and introduce technologies that have an immediate impact and ROI, something they can see, something they can measure.
Don't get religious on technology. Use it as a means to an end, and understand if it's the effective tool for what you're trying to do. When we look at companies and evaluate them, the one fact that remains today in technology and is kind of a neat statistic is I could pick two people in this room to go work at a factory. One may be marginally more efficient than the other. I could pick the other two, one of which does know software development, which does not know software development, and I can get 10, 100, 1,000 times more efficiency out of one of the persons over the other. So there is still that opportunity to leverage technology to get that order of magnitude gain of efficiency. And really what's important is, A, enabling that efficiency, but B, really harnessing it to a problem or a need or a vision that is going to have other people following it.